I know how it feels to put out a video and think, this is it, this is the one that is going to pop off, blow up, and gain me thousands of subscribers. And then it doesn't. It just flops. I know exactly how that feels. I also know how it feels to watch your subscriber count grow super slowly, maybe only gaining 1 or 2 people every day, or maybe even having negative growth days where you are actually losing subscribers. And needless to say, it can be super discouraging. And if you've been following me for these last like 9 or 10 months as being a YouTuber, you know I've been experimenting with a lot of different things, trying to figure out the secret formula to having videos pop off, growing your YouTube channel quickly. And I feel like I've learned a lot of things about what actually does work. So today I wanted to share the 5 things that I think you must do for every single video if you want to grow quickly on YouTube, if you want to have your videos pop off. I know I have a lot of subscribers on my channel that like to see these kind of YouTube growth and YouTube tips type of videos, so I hope that you guys enjoy this and I hope that it helps you out. And if you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it just helps me know what videos you guys like to see from me. With that, let's dive into it. All right, so the first thing that you absolutely must do if you want to grow quickly on YouTube is you must provide value. Now this can look like a lot of different things. If you are a lifestyle vlogger, maybe the way that you provide value is through ways to style clothes, tips to like keep a clean and tidy house, things like that. It can also be in the form of entertainment. Mr. Beast type of videos, obviously he's an extreme example. He's adding value to people's lives by entertaining them. However, I do think that most people are probably not able to go spend, you know, $100,000 on a hotel room and then vlog about it. So for more common folk like me and you, I think the biggest way to attract new subscribers, get people on your page, show up in search, and get clicks on your videos is by creating content that is actually valuable to people. One way that you'll see me a lot of times doing this is things like this video, for example, 5 things you must do in order to grow quickly on YouTube. Some of my best videos have been almost how-to type of videos or like tips for certain things. And then some of my worst videos have been things like just like hang out with me for a day or a couple days, few days in my life. Some of those videos actually have not done well for me because they're not exactly adding value to other people's lives. I still like making these videos because they're fun for me to make and I want my channel to be very well-rounded, but I really focus on these videos like this one right here where I'm actually providing value to my subscribers, to anybody that, you know, searches for this topic on YouTube. So it doesn't have to be every single video that's like super high value, but I think using the lens of how can I be adding value to people's lives will help you just make better content and hopefully get you more views, therefore more subscribers, and grow quickly on YouTube. All right, the second thing that you must do if you want to grow quickly on YouTube, and I think this is actually the most important one on this list, which is that you must frame the topic in a really enticing way. So this can be like your thumbnail, your title, but also like how you actually communicate the content. So for example, my 10 side hustles video has obviously kind of blown up. It's helped me grow really fast on YouTube. And for that video, I could have just been like, here are 10 side hustle ideas and list them out. That would be kind of boring. So instead, how I framed it was when I talked about each side hustle, not only did I talk about the side hustle, but I talked about how to get started doing it, how easy it is to get started, the potential upside, how much money you can make from it, and then I actually quantified that. And I also used the lens of these are side hustles that you can do if you have a job, but these are also things that you can start to build up over time in case you go through a situation like me, you get laid off from a job and now you need an extra source of income. I talked about the reason why people should have side hustles and why it's important, and then I talked about all of the side hustles. I don't think the information in that video was particularly groundbreaking, so it's really all about, I think, how you communicate it to your subscribers or for people searching the topic of your video on YouTube. Another example is I like to do these monthly reset videos, and on my October monthly reset I decided to kind of reframe it, and I wanted to, instead of just being like here's my reset routine, I wanted to actually create 10 steps that can help other people build a really solid, you know, reset routine that's tailored to them versus just showing you guys what I do during my monthly resets. Learning how to like tell the story, communicate the topic of your video in an enticing way to your viewers is super important to growing quickly and therefore getting more subscribers. All right, the third thing that you must do if you really want to grow quickly on YouTube is you must post relevant content. This can look a few different ways depending on your niche. One example for kind of lifestyle vloggers is we're in the end of September right now, coming into October, and that means that a lot of people are posting about fall. They're posting my fall or autumn reset routine, getting ready for a new season, decorating my house for fall days in my life, all sorts of things like that. It doesn't really make sense to do do like a spring clean with me in November. You know what I mean? Come November, December, maybe it's more like gift guides, decorating for Christmas, holiday shopping type of vlogs or things like that, whatever. You get my point. But maybe if you are more of like a cooking baking channel, instead of just posting a typical recipe or something, maybe it's like, here's this, you know, butternut squash ravioli recipe that is perfect for fall. Something that's like a very fall vibe recipe. For me, one thing that I've been really leaning into is kind of my experience going through unemployment, being laid off, and what that has ultimately like resulted in me doing. So in a lot of my kind of like day in my life vlogs, I talk about job search updates, unemployment updates, like what's been going on with my job search, getting blown off by companies, how many jobs I've applied to, being honest and open about like what's actually going on. Because a lot of people are going through unemployment and being laid off, this is actually very relevant to be posting about right now. And I also think that that's part of the reason my channel has grown really fast, is because the side hustles video again was in relation to being laid off. I started these side hustles because I was laid off, and here are, you know, ways for other people to try and make money if you're going through the same thing as me. So whatever kind of season we're in, whatever is going on socially in the world, talk about those things, make videos about those things, whether it be ChatGPT, a new form of social media, the season's changing, just stay relevant. All right, the fourth thing that you must do if you want to grow quickly on YouTube is be consistent. I'm sorry to say it, I know that this one is nothing new, nothing groundbreaking, but I have found a few different reasons why being consistent actually I think has helped me grow really quickly on YouTube. So one of those things is that by posting consistently, I am putting out content 2 times a week. That gives me a little more than 100 opportunities, 104 opportunities in a given calendar year to have a video pop off. Versus if I was just posting once a month, that is only giving me 12 opportunities to have a video pop off. So I think by posting often and posting consistently, I'm just giving myself more opportunities to even show up in the YouTube algorithm, have a video get picked up, pop off, and gain subscribers. Now, of course, that doesn't mean you should be posting videos like every single day. That's just way too much and unrealistic. So I think with being consistent, it's just about committing to whatever is reasonable for you. I think there's like a sweet spot in this 1 to 2 videos per week kind of system. I'm seeing that is what a lot of YouTubers do out there. So by being consistent, you're just giving yourself more opportunities to kind of have a video potentially pop off. However, I also think that there's more to it than that. I think as you build a community of people, being consistent, your subscribers get used to you posting on certain days. They maybe are looking forward to your posts on certain days. I've had several of my subscribers in my comments say things like, I look so forward to Mondays and Thursdays because I know that you're posting a video, and it almost like helps hold me accountable because I know my subscribers are waiting for a video because it's Thursday, and I don't like skipping videos because I know, you know, my subscribers are looking forward to it and they want to see my videos. So I think by being consistent, you are also like showing up for your subscribers, you're holding yourself accountable, which therefore creates this feedback loop of you're putting videos out there, you're getting good feedback from your subscribers, you're building a really strong relationship with them, and hopefully just by being consistent, eventually one of your videos will get picked up. I think that's just like one thing to remind yourself is if you give up, if you quit posting videos, of course, like the chances of you having a video pop off are going to go from, you know, maybe one of them in 100 pops off to if you stop posting, then you're definitely not gonna pop off. So show up, be consistent, put your content out there, and don't give up. All right, and the 5th thing that I think you absolutely must do if you want to grow quickly on YouTube is that you must have a bangers only mentality. And I actually heard this from Rachel Vin's video that she posted a while ago about like growing to over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. This really stuck with me because I think this ties into all of the things that I just talked about: creating value, thinking about how you frame things, having good thumbnails and titles, being relevant, and all of that. It can be really easy to just get caught up in, oh, I'm just making a morning routine video, or I'm making like a monthly reset video, or I'm making a days in my life type of video. Obviously these are examples for me and my content and the type of things that I like to make, but it is really easy for me to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make another like productive day in my life because it seems like people like those videos. But is that a banger? Is that something that I think is like, when I think about that title, what I try to do is I think about this title, topic, video idea, etc., and I think, is this actually a banger? Is this a freaking amazing video that has the potential to pop off, or is this kind of just like a filler video, day in my life, whatever type of video? I know not every video is gonna be a 1 out of 10, but I always think about creating my videos through that lens. Like, what can I do to make this video be a 1 out of 10? Is it the topic of the video, the thumbnail, the title, all of the above? And the other thing I like to do in order to do this is I actually will a lot of times idea a brain dump, write down like 15, 20 ideas that I can think of. Then I actually review them with Chris, and I know I am grateful to have a husband who cares about my YouTube channel growth as much as I do. But I sit down with him and I'm like, which one of these sounds boring to you? Which ones of these sound super, super interesting, something that you would want to click on? And we kind of like narrow down the list that way. And then sometimes he'll be like, I like the idea of this, but if this is the title, I wouldn't click it. Like how you have it written right now, I wouldn't be interested in it. So it is really nice to be able to like bounce ideas off him and, you know, see what's like an enticing topic, but maybe just need to come up with a better video title or whatever. The other thing I've done with this too is I will post on like my Instagram stories or on my community tab on YouTube and be like, here are some video ideas I have for the coming months. Are any of these super interesting to people, or are any of these things that you guys are like just really not interested in? And get actual feedback from your subscribers. And then as you're putting your videos together, again, use this lens of like, how can I make the thumbnail a banger? How can I make the title a banger? And when you're like going through the actual content itself that you're making, think about how you're communicating it to your subscribers, to your viewers, and how are you making that super, super valuable banger type of content, if that makes sense. But honestly, you guys, that's basically it. Like when I created my side hustle video that popped off, went viral, and gained me thousands of subscribers, I used all of these things. I was providing value by giving side hustle ideas. I thought about how I'm communicating that to them, how I'm framing it to them. And the way that I did that was by talking about if you're going through a layoff, if you're going through unemployment like me, here's what I'm doing, here's how easy it is, and potential upside, and actually like put numbers to it. I also leveraged something that was really relevant, people going through layoffs, people looking for ways to make extra income. And with the consistency thing, I'm posting 2 videos a week. I am coming up with ideas for videos, and if I was being inconsistent with myself, I may not have even had this video idea in the first place. You know what I mean? By being consistent, I am showing up for myself, I'm showing up for my channel, I'm showing up for my subscribers, and I have even more chances to have a really good video sort of pop off. And of course, I made this video with the lens of, I think this is going to be a good one. I knew my side hustles video would be a good video. Did I think it was going to pop off and get like 400,000 views? No, but it did. And I'm not mad about it. But yeah, so those are the 5 tips I have for you guys. I still use all of these every single day as I'm making my YouTube videos. So if you're kind of struggling with your YouTube growth and you're looking for ways to take it to the next level, try adding these 5 things into your strategy for creating your content calendar, for creating your content itself, and see if it helps at all. But that is it, you guys. This was a short and sweet one, straight into the point. I hope that these 5 must-do things to kind of help your channel grow quickly, help some people out there. If you give them a shot and they work, let me know. If you have any other tips, of course, I would love to hear them. I'm always trying to, you know, grow my own channel and make better videos and all of that. But thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And with that, I will catch up with you guys next time.